Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay, and to the readers of my YouTube channel and Opera channel, actually you can have access to the full text in the description part. If you just click on the description part, you will have access to the full text corresponding to this podcast. All right, I need to just
Okay, yes.
repeat it again and again after the very beginning of each podcast, because I just copy and paste the text here to that YouTube channel that has so far actually 63 subscribers. All right, so the first word is
Sorry, what is the name of your YouTube channel?
it is accessible at the bottom of the page in the footer area. If you just actually
okay.
go to the footer area. Let me see. Did you see that? Contact us.
Contact. Yes.
Telephone number,
Okay.
email address,
Yeah.
Skype ID, Telegram, me, Facebook, YouTube channel, Opera channel. Visit us on Instagram.
Oh,
Visit us on Tumblr.
okay.
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
is there.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Got it.
And you can even subscribe to my YouTube channel. So far, I have 63
Sure.
subscribers. You know, and it's increasing every day.
Perfect. Supine.
Supine, American, and
Supine.
supine, British. First syllable British, second syllable American. Yes.
Oh, supine. Yeah.
Yes. And it means?
Lying on your back, and that's the opposite of prone.
Exactly. Yeah. And reclining, lying on your back, and in a way that your back actually is in a state of is in a flat position.
Yeah.
Okay. So next,
Mammoth. Mammoth.
Yes.
It means enormous, gigantic.
Colossal, enormous, gigantic, gargantual, and very huge. You know, it refers to that old, ancient creature, the ancestors of elephants, that are extinct these days. Yes. And next.
Repulse.
Mm-hmm.
It means to fight somebody and stop their attack.
Yes. Fight somebody, drive them back. You know, we have repugnant. Do you know this word, repugnant?
I've heard it, but I don't know the meaning right now.
Yeah, it means disgusting, and it comes from this actually root, because when you repulse, when something repulses you, it means that it makes you, it disgusts you. You know.
Yeah.
You don't like it. You cannot like it, and so it is repugnant. It is repulsive.
Yeah, but I think it refers to another meaning of repulse. Yeah.
Yeah, it has two meanings. One is to drive back, and the other one actually means to disgust, to makes you vomit, to just drives away your interest.
Exactly.
And repulsion is noun, repulsive is an adjective form. And okay, next.
Havoc. It means chaos.
Chaos. Chaos and disorder, destruction, devastation. And the last word?
Raze. Means actually to completely destroy something or ruin something.
Especially buildings and towns.
Oh yeah.
Demolish, tear down, collapse.
So, for example, we cannot say it raised my life, for example.
Maybe actually in a figurative manner or form.
Oh.
But it is not used very often. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, words in context. The infamous attack. Infamous means?
When somebody is well known for something bad, he's
Mhm.
infamous.
Yes, the opposite is famous, but it is infamous.
Yeah, infamous.
Notorious, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, yes, please.
The coffee cups suddenly went spinning as an explosion knocked Dorie Miller flat on his back.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the difference between spinning and orbiting?
Uh, just a second, let me think about
Mhm.
spinning and rotating. Is it?
Orbiting, I said, but rotating,
Or
you may add it to, yes.
I think when something is spinning, it is rotating around. It's one of its uh,
Axle,
y- yes, it's axle. Yeah,
yeah, itself, as a matter of fact, that's right. Yes, but what about orbiting or rotating?
orbiting. It is, for example, Earth
Mm-hmm.
uh, orbits around
The sun.
uh, Sun. Yeah, the sun.
Very good, that's true. Yes, this is a very subtle difference between this thing, and also we have whirling. It means that if it spins, but actually it has a movement and it just fades away. This is whirling.
Oh,
Yeah.
whirling. Yeah.
Yes, WHIRL. Whirl. All right, jumping up from his supine position, the powerfully built messman from Waco, Texas, headed for the deck. Okay, jumping up from his supine position, so he was relaxing. The powerfully built messman, the waiter, who
Yeah.
was strong from Waco, a town in Texas, headed for the deck. Means just sallied
Moving. Yeah.
forth, yes, sally forth, or moving in a rush to the open area on the ship,
Mhm.
that is deck. Okay, sally forth, SALLY, forth means to move forward.
Sally forth. Yeah.
Yes, sally forth. Yes, FORTH.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Everywhere that Dory looked, he saw smoke and mammoth warships lying on their sides.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere that Dory looked, he saw smoke and mammoth. It's mammoth. You said something else. The last syllable is a
Yeah.
shua. Mammoth.
Uh,
Uh,
Mammoth. Yeah.
yes. Warship or battleship lying on their sides. There are
Mhm.
ships equipped or armed with a lot of weapons for military purposes. Okay,
Yeah.
you're
And
talking.
lying on their sides means that that was somehow uh, it was turning around. Yeah.
Uh, Maybe actually there are in rows and ready to be used,
Oh.
lying on their sides. It means actually there were rows of them, lines of them, and they were. It's not clear, but
Oh.
the first impression that I get from that is that actually they are ready to be used, but in lines.
Mhm.
Okay.
And overhead
Mhm.
or overhead. Yeah. Which one?
Overhead.
Overhead.
Yes, it's an
Dozens.
adverb.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dozens of Japanese dive bombers controlled the skies without a U.S. plane to repulse their attack.
Hmm. Bomber or bomber?
Bomber. Okay.
Yes, bomber.
The last B should not be pronounced.
Yes, it is silent. Uh, Dozens of means several, many,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, Japanese dive bombers. There are special aircrafts that dive bombs, or let's say throw bombs from a long distance from the sky,
Yeah.
controlled their skies without a US plane to repulse their attack, to just fight back, you know. Therefore,
Yeah.
they became opportunistic, and they just wanted to take that opportunity because there was no opponent.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, the havoc was enormous. It was mass destruction. Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
And without hesitating, Dory joined the
Hesitate.
team. Hesitating,
Mhm.
Dory joined the team that was feeding ammunition to a machine gunner who was making an ineffectual attempt to protect their battleship from being razed by the torpedo planes.
Mhm. Okay. Uh, Without killing time, without any hesitation, to rejoin a
Mhm.
team that was feeding ammunition means.
Bullets and some
Mhm.
actually things like that for bombarding.
Weapons, yes,
Yeah.
such as bullets, and to a machine gunner, a person who uses a machine gun, who was making
Yeah.
an ineffectual means.
Something that is not effective.
Mhm.
The method is not effective, or let's say it
Mhm.
doesn't work very well. That method or procedure.
Yes, weak and ineffective,
Yeah.
or incompetent attempt
Mhm.
to protect their battleship or warship from being razed or destroyed by the torpedo planes. And torpedo is a piece of weapon that is
Yeah.
usually torpedo by itself, that just launches rockets. So, sample sentences use the. Okay, number one, please.
From a supine position, the hunter emitted the animal's mating call.
Mhm. Okay, could you interpret this sentence or
Yeah,
reinterpret?
I think the hunter was in a supine position and he tried to make a sound similar to animals when they want to mate. When they want to mate,
Hmm.
for calling other animals.
Hmm. Mating call, do you know what it is?
I think it's a special. I guess I don't know.
Hmm.
I couldn't find it on in the dictionary, but I guess that it's a special sound that, for example, animals make when they want to mate.
That's right, yes. Special song or sound
Yeah,
that they make. Yeah, and emit means send out, so the hunter emitted or
yeah,
sent out, or actually somehow it was a kind of sound that he was making in order to attract the attention of the birds, in order to catch them and shoot them, you know.
yeah,
This is a strategy that hunters do.
exactly.
Hmm. All right. Following the revolution, the people razed the subterranean dungeon of the dictator. Yeah, and they just destroyed the underground prison or jail belonging
Yeah,
to the dictator. Yes. Okay.
exactly. Number three, management is sure to repulse any request for increased remuneration. Remuneration.
Mm-hmm. Request. Second syllable. Management is
Oh,
sure
request.
to request any to repulse any request for increased remuneration means income,
Uh, yeah,
salary, income, or
you know,
revenue.
yeah,
Hmm. So they just wanted to repress or suppress any demand for
yeah,
compounded or added remuneration.
Exactly.
Okay, so is that my turn?
Uh, no
Yes.
matter, I can start. Okay.
Yeah, it's mine. Mammoth placards announce the opening of the new movie. Huge placards and public notices
Yeah.
announced or declared or demonstrated the opening of the new movie. Okay?
Uh, the virulent plague plague
Plague.
plague. Okay, plague.
Yes.
The virulent plague caused havoc among the populace.
The virulent plague, yes, means very dangerous and uh, so severe
Yeah.
plague caused havoc or devastation, destruction, or it became epidemic among the populace. Means
Populace residents, I think.
yes, people living in a country.
Yeah.
So, all right. Supine, lying on the back, mammoth, huge, repulse, drive back, havoc, ruin, and raze, destroy. So, what about Philadelphia liar?
A lawyer of outstanding ability. His
Mhm.
case is so hopeless that it would take a Philadelphia lawyer to set him free.
Mhm. That's right. Okay, let me see.